All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. That's going to do it for our segment. So you know what time it is? It's time to get this thing started. There is our map overlay. It is going to be Cobble. It is FlipSid taking on Mouz Sports. Again, big reminder. Loser goes home. So this is a do or die. And of course, the guys that are going to bring it to you are the Face It Boys, DDK and James. Take it away, gentlemen.
First of all, we'll have to see how Mouz Sports attempt to break the very first round. Markelov not spotted yet with the Silence USP taking one player down. There's 2, 3, and there it is. Well done it. We'll finish things off with the last frag as well. That's looking pretty smooth right there. Looks like the A play is coming. What did it actually not get the kill from the first shot though, but Chris J will take some damage with that creep, trying to get the entry in there, but so far the entries are not coming too easily here for Mouz Sports. But that said, what are they not able to get the frags that he must get? Now Mouz Sports really closing in on this bomb site. Blade behind the smoke. What damage can he do? One frag. There's the second one as well. Blade doing a good job, but just 2 players left now in Shara and Markelov as that bomb will be planted. And now it's all about waiting for Shara before Markelov can pincer in there from the double doors.
The CT flanks are very long indeed. The longer the fuse time will give some help with that. All 3 players on the site, lots of smokes to dance around. Got more nades coming in as Shara tries to see if there's anybody lurking behind him. He's going to get shot in the back, so it's down to Markelov versus 3. Not going to be easy here. He needs to get himself some 1 versus 1. Doesn't get traded because he's got the APC there. He's got 2 down now, but he's only got 4 bullets left in the chamber. Is he going to go for it? He doesn't have time to reload really. Doesn't get the pistol out, gets the headshot, but is he going to get close to the bomb in time? He can't find it. He's going to run away.
It's like they are pressuring in now to the B-bomb site. Shara, will he be discovered in this position? He's actually still alive there with the silenced M4. He's going to go for the first engagement. He'll win that one. 3 frags going the way, 4 frags going the way of FlipSid, and this push is pretty much destroyed. Next goes down at the end.
Shara's going to have a few extra seconds. He's actually going to go for the peek. He's hearing the legs. Going to get a frag while Wilder is holding an angle. 2 go down. There's the third. There's only 1 player in position now, Chris J, and he is carrying the bomb as well. Down he goes and trades to Wilder, and there's Dennis alone versus 4 FlipSid players, and you can hear them below us. That is a massive round for them.
Well did it. He's yet to really be challenged, and this is going to be interesting to see if he's going to win these first duels. Are the pop flashes going to be good? He's got a great angle, but he's going to miss the shot towards the elbow of Chris J. Well did it though. He's going to get the support. The flashbang's good, and well did it. One after another, 2 players down already. Mouz Sports in a huge degree of trouble.
Marvelous.
Chris J, he's got no support now. Does he go and commit, or does he fall back? We've got the trade coming in next, and Blade. Nico is still alive now, and he's rotated as well. But FlipSid are all over this.
Yeah, it's a 4 versus 2. The flankers coming in, which means they can put the... well, never mind, they're all going down. So we're down to a 2 versus 2. Nico's got 12 HP, so it's got to be careful. There is a player on the site holding a passive angle. That is Bondic. So he's just going to be waiting for a plant. With 2 ops as well, this is going to be very hard for Mouz Sports unless they get a pick with a FlipSid player moving out of position. Shara's just holding the flank, which means it's down to Bondic. Is he going to have to hold an angle where he can see them going towards the door? He can't really, but Chris J looks like he's about to walk into Bondic's reticle. And this is going to peek where first. Well, he gets tagged in the shoulder. But where is the second player for FlipSid? That is the question Mouz Sports are now asking.
Yeah, Bondic will finally go down. 10 seconds left to go for the plant. Shara gets the kill and the second one as well. And it won't even need to be playing the time there because both frags will come his way. And it looks like the bomb will finally go down. 4 versus 3 now in favor of Mouz Sports.
Nico is flanking the players though. He is behind the door in the connector, as you can see there. So we might have very few FlipSid tactic players left. Going for a 2-man spray down. Won't find it though. Getting traded. The T's finally double their score. 11-2 in favor of FlipSid. We'll see if Mouz Sports can get a 4th round on the board. Chris J's lining up a smoke, which perhaps means they're going to go for an execute. You can see Bondic's been boosted up here, so he could just wreck them as soon as they start moving. Well, that it is quite close actually, so it looks like FlipSid going to get really aggressive. The bomb is spotted as well, so he can just hold his position or move back and try and defend the bomb site, because Mouz Sports may feel compelled to push here.
Yeah, I love that from Bondic. They didn't get greedy, goes for the first frag, and now that's going to force Mouz Sports to go for the push, but they're out without Chris J, and they are falling like flies, going 1 by 1, and that's at the 12-3 first half. FlipSid looking very, very strong.
Here comes the push.
I mean, they're doing such a late round, really making Mouz Sports sweat. Mouz Sports, this is insanely important for them to win this. And there is next, takes down 2 by the APC, looking for the 3rd, but what his grenade is going to smack him down.
NBA.
So it looks like a 3 versus 3 now, as FlipSid have taken the bomb through connector, sneaky stuff. And meanwhile, Markelov has basically the rotation covered. He could just hide behind the doors and trap everyone. Well, that it will delay the opposition slightly, and there's just enough time to get that bomb planted. And here comes the cavalry. Mouse Sports all arriving now towards the drop zone all together. There's Markov. He's going to find himself the first headshot. What else is he going to pick up? Looks like no more, but Blade is there to do the damage. One headshot for him, and he needs just one more to finish this round. And he can play the time as well. Nico, he does have a kit. Now he's going to be chasing Blade around the statue. Who's going to get the frag? It's going to be Nico with that USP, and with the kit, he'll have plenty of time to get the defuse.
Well, they've reached so far up A long that they're going to make a play towards A itself, which is going to be easier than the funnels in B, because they can basically creep up and split the site without anybody noticing because of the passive positions from Mousebots. They're only going to have 2 people on the site here. This might not go well for them. Though Chris J has some high ground, so perhaps he will spot Blade there. They seem to maybe have an inkling of what might be going on, and he's going to get Dinks completely exposed to the whole site. So it's Dennis versus 5 to try and hold the site for Mousebots.
Yeah, Mousebots, they need to survive here. They've already lost 2 players, 3 players. The economic damage is severe, and they may even lose this round. We've got Nex now coming up from the balcony, and this is not the best position. At least Nex has an M4. He's going to be jumping into the pistols. He'll get both kills there. Nex with the third as well. Bondik's going to go down. He'll clean it up single-handedly, and the save will come in for Mousebots.
In fact, the bomb is moving towards A now, and well that it's starting to creep up A long again, where Chris J's holding an angle, takes him down, but it's left with 16 HP. Now the bomb, it seems, will head back towards B since they have no eyes on A.
Yeah, smart choice, and as they had the drop zone, as you mentioned, they're all just going to pile out of the drop zone, and now Mousebots are running what the hell's going on, because they're all just sneaking through connector into the A bomb site. This is not a good look here. Nex needs to do something massive. He's going to take down Shower to kick things off. He's the most healthy player. The rest of his teammates, although there are 2 of them, are very low on health. It's going to be headshots for days, and Nex is going to go down. This is going to be tough from this point forwards now. Blade and Bondik with good post-plant positions. The Molotov coming into the double doors, and Spitty with it all to do. Smoked off. There's flames everywhere. And his team cannot buy now in the next round. So he's just going to fall back, pick up the AK, and at least try to take the AK into the following round. But this is looking amazing for FlipSid. This Mousebots defense looks very formidable. Lots of time bought for Mousebots to rotate in for the A defense. But once again, they're going to be circumvented as the bomb is making its way down connector into the B bomb site. So Mousebots rotating too well, perhaps, too much, as the bomb can find its way onto the B bomb site. But that 2 versus 4 situation, which should inevitably be happening, it's going to be tough to deal with. But that said, well did it, this time doing a bit more damage than the previous round that looked like this.
He held the entire team there until the bomb was planted, and they still have 2 people trying to take him down because his angle stops him from getting into the door. Nico's still having to hold there. Well, that it is line dancing for club and country right now. Finally goes down, and Mousebots can start the push. They've got 3 players, man advantage, 2 kits as well. Make that 2-man advantage. Bondik only has 9 HP. How much damage can he do to the CT side? Down goes Dennis. The bomb's not far from him either. Doesn't have any Molotovs, which would be great. The defuse has to come in now, and Nico will hold the angle, so Mousebots just about survive the test. All of a sudden, things are switching, but there's only 10 seconds left, and the bomb is nowhere near the bomb site. Speedy and Nico coming through. They're falling now. Nico's on the site on his own. They can kill him or try and plant the bomb. They've got to make a decision. The bomb's on the floor. Nico just needs to hide now, and he's going to take the round for his team. 1 second, and he will just about do it. That could have gone either way very, very easily.
Yeah, this is a bit of a gamble coming in from Mousebots, to be honest, because they haven't had much information to confirm this. Now the 2 players on B are going to have to make sure they do a really excellent job. And look at that, Chris J not able to pick up Blade, who managed to just sneak through the smoke there into connector. So now the rotation's going to be cut off from A. The 2 players on B have to do everything right now. Marklov's in there though, and there's just not enough players to cover all the angles, abusing the backstabs. And now Marklov and Blade holding tight to the A bomb site as the bomb can now be planted. But Dennis coming in with key timing, gets 1 frag, Next with the other one. Markov, though, finding 2 out of nowhere. Markov versus Dennis for this very crucial round. And now the bomb is ticking away. Dennis knows that he's towards the boulder. He's going to be trying to make his way onto that, though. Markov holding tight to the bomb. Markov might not realize he's over the boulder, jumping with the headshot. It will be Dennis, and that's the round there for Mousebots. They tie things up 14-14. Who would have thought it? So, Chris J will take down Bondik. Chris J needs a big individual performance here, as does Dennis. Next will go down. Shara with that entry, and now Dennis, he hears the bomb going down. He tries to spam through the angle, but the smoke will make it so that he has no vision at all. But just seeing just a shadow of Blade there, able to take him down through the smoke as it dissipates. But it's all up to Dennis and Chris J to save this round for Mousebots. And the frags are coming for Mousebots. Just 1 player left alive. It's well done it. He'll get the first frag. Still has Chris J, and he can't get it done. Chris J with the frag. and Chris J is going to save it. Mouse Sports winning all the key clutches to take themselves into a ridiculous situation. I thought it was all over for them. It's so tense right now, and Chris J will get some more tags in with the auto sniper. No frags, but so much damage. Where are the kills going to be found here for Mouse Sports? The damage is nothing without the kills, and it's all on the flip side for those frags. 3 in a row. Oh dear, this could be going straight to overtime right now. Next to Nico, the only man left standing now for Mouse Sports. As that bomb is planted, they've got to go for the retake effort. Next, straight through the doors, or trying to at the very least. But there's 3 players who could be facing him at any one time, and he's going to be able to take the frag. Moving closer and closer. A little bit of aid there from Nico before he goes down, allowing Nexo 1 versus 2 as he looks for the first play. He's got the info, but not the frag. It's going to be an overtime. 15-15. What on earth is this match?
We've got a 5 versus 3 now with 17 seconds left on the clock. They've got to breach the site and make a plant here. This is not going to be easy for Mouse Sports.
Yeah, considering Nex has the bomb and he's on very low HP, he could go down in that position. He's got a plant. Does Nex even realize he has the bomb at this point? He's got to get himself onto the site. Looks like the call has been made. Oh, just barely enough time there. 3.5 seconds to plant the bomb, just in the nick of time. Oh, snaps Bondik's head straight off with the AK. And now it's down to Markelov, the top fragger of FlipSid of the match at the moment. He can't get it done. Chris J is going to secure the frag. And I think Next really didn't know that he had the bomb there, James, because that was a bit of a scramble to get that plant.
Mistakes can be very expensive.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It is FlipSid who will continue with the CT run. And again, Mouse Sports going with the Mandem towards the B bomb site. And it may be a very fast play indeed. Is it going to work out for them? Nico with the UMP, not much health left though. It's going to be, I don't know what happened there, but he's dead, Dan. It's 3 versus 3 now, and Mouse Sports losing their advantage. Chris J and Spiddy left versus 2. Spiddy gets taken down. Chris J alone doesn't have the bomb either. They know where he is, and he gets eliminated. People going nuts in the FlipSid camp. They've got next to no map control, but Blade is leaving the A bomb site. Chris J and Nico are charging towards it. Why have they left? There's nobody there. They're going to be on the wrong side of the door, and the bomb should go down. Now it's going to be, the onus is going to be on FlipSid to come back into it. Well, that it is miles away as well. Down goes Nico, so Blade might do some work here. The other players towards the APC, they've got 10 seconds left to plant the bomb. Spiddy gets taken, he takes down Blade. This bomb will finally go down, but it's a 2 versus 3. Could have been much worse for Mouse Sports.
Yeah, there's still a chance of it. Spiddy's going to go with the rifle. He's got to get the frags here. There's one. Still 2 more players oncoming. He gets the second one. There's the flank coming in, and that's going to be good. Chris J gets the kill.
Nico, though, taken down by Wildade. Can he get to help his team in time? Down goes Dennis. There are 14 seconds, though, for the bomb to get close to the bomb site. I don't think that's going to happen. 10 seconds left. 2 CTs and 2 Ts. Shara needs to make a gauntlet run to the site itself. Otherwise, they're going down. He has no time to plant the bomb now. It's too late. They almost take Next down 42 HP, but they're not going to do it. He hides around the corner just in time.
They're playing it really safe at the moment. And there you go. Nico's in with the first kill behind the statue, so it's going to pan out for them. Right now, FlipSid to save themselves need the most ridiculous of shots. And Nico is just picking them apart one after another. Finally, the trade comes in. Shara is trying to get it done. 2 versus 3 now as Blade picks up a frag, evening the situation. 15 seconds left, and the bomb goes down now for FlipSid. They have a chance.
Dennis coming into the flank, loses the 1 versus 1 to Blade, so they might not be out of this yet. It's left down to the AWP star, Chris J. He knows where Blade was. He should have a good inkling as to where he might be. Behind the boxes, the smoke goes down. This is going to be very interesting. Blade, his head is shown, and we are not done yet.
And this setup from Mouse Sports should be strong here.
What is that? Markelov gives no cares whatsoever. But Dennis, his position does pay off. Gets Shara and Blade down, but his team are smoked on the wrong side of the choke point. He's going to have to try and rotate. Flames coming in towards the crawl space as well. 3 versus 3. Bombs should be going down shortly. Dennis is on the flank, however, from mid, where Bondik is looking, but he might not find the right angle in time before his teammates go down.
Yeah, this is one of those rounds where it's, okay, it's actually the better setup for Mouse Sports, but FlipSid are hitting the shots. That was awesome to see from them. Bomb is ticking away now, and Mouse Sports taking a bit more care in setting up the retake before just charging in Hail Mary, and there it is, the trade's coming in, but Markelov is having an enormous round, and that's going to be that 22-21. A lot of tension here, just a few bullets exchanged right now, as now the push comes in, little pop flash going in there, but it's not going to be good enough. Nico next with the frags. Well, they only want to respond, but what a response it is. That second frag there from World, it's going to tie things up, and now FlipSid really putting in the pressure as only one man stands. On the rotation is Chris J. This is so incredibly hard. I hope he's been practicing on the retake service. Pop flashing in. First frag going the way of Chris J. Oh, how does he get that one? Chris J! All 3 kills. What a clutch coming in. That's what we're talking about there from Mouse Sports. Chris J He's alive. It's not just Nico. He's turned up to this match, James. There's nobody in drop. For FlipSid, that is completely open, and Nex is going to be left in there. Nico's going to sprint back. Nex is going fast into connector by himself there. Markov's on the angle, of course. Oh no, Markov is going to lose that battle. That's a huge deal right now. Nex can cut off rotation, and now it's all about just picking off the players who are isolated for FlipSid on the bomb side A. Bondic will take down Nex, and that will allow the rotation to come in, but well did it. He's got his back literally against the wall right now. There's nowhere to turn for him. What is he going to do? Oh, that shot was phenomenal there from World Edit. But there's still work left to do for Shara. But there's just too many Ts in the bomb site.
And he should hear the Ts running up the slope now, and the rotation comes in. This is going to be crazy.
This is a sick round. Great strategy coming in from Mousesports, but they need to get the frags as well. We've got Bondic and World Edit able to stop 2 players, and already it's down to Nico and Nex. Those are the 2 last men remaining. Nico has got to get it done. He's got no time, and he's going to get dropped by Shara. Chris J, he's going to get 1 towards A. That's going to be really painful now. So 2 versus 4 on the B bomb site, and there's Shara is still got the also sniper. Oh, but he catches the guy planting the bomb, and Markov chimes in as well, and there's no time to get the plant, surely. Markov, he could be able to do this. He will indeed stop the plant. Oh my goodness, what a ridiculous situation again. So these smokes, these nades from Mousesports are going to be very hard to play around from FlipSid. And there's Chris J. He's going to pick off World Edit as they go through to the site. Another frag going Chris J's way, but somehow FlipSid are pulling frags back. 3 kills in a row. What on earth is happening right now? It's down to Nex and down to Nico.
One is on the site, Nico's still on the balcony. Is he going to get a double pick? It's Nico versus 3. He's taken 1 down. It is a clutch master for Mousesports. Is he able to do this? Or are we going to die in these chairs down? Shara's down to 31 HP. Nico's still stuck in the choke point, but they don't want to peek him. They want to try and set up for a crossfire. Don't know if he's at the door of the balcony. He's down on the floor now. Markov's going to get taken down. Shara doesn't have much HP. He's going for the taps now. Shara's just holding behind that pillar. That pillar is all that is between Mousesports and the finals, and Shara's going to take it somehow. He goes for the hero peak, Dan. And we are going to overtime 5.
Yeah, big play. They picked the right bomb side, of course, and it's Nex right at the back. Let's see if Nex can defend there. He's been smoked off. All the nades there going into the bomb side should give them a free plant, and Nex is actually going to be taken down by the flames. So 2 versus 2 now. Chris J and Spiddy looking for the clutch, the retake as the bomb is ticking. And the 2 players, both Ts are on the bomb site. Chris J just stand up here, looks to see if he can get a quick flick on one of these players, and Spiddy's working his way in on the other side. What did it now? This is very tough for him. Gets the first flick there. That's Chris J down. It's just Spiddy behind that ledge. What did it looks for the shot, but he's completely missed it. And Spiddy will pick it up. He'll get the defuse and the AWP to boot. So the nades raining into the A bomb site now as FlipSid try to get that bomb planted, but here comes Mousesports in force.
Oh, that perfect nade onto Dennis's feet, going to put him down to 60. He had so many flashes straight in his face as well, but they've got 2 CTs in position now. Blade trying to go for the peak there with his teammate, but they're going to be traded. Blade goes down, Dennis goes down, 2 versus 2. Still loads of time for the bomb to go down, but the bomb's on the floor in CT spawn. Well, it's going to be able to collect it, but he doesn't know where the second CT might be, and indeed, Nico's come out. He's on the APC. I think his head might have been spotted there. Or they're going to change his plant. Wherever he plants, it's going to be a gamble. Is Nico up for the challenge here? He's going to get taken down. 1 versus 1 now. Chris J with the AWP versus World Edit. And AWP himself with the AK. Chris J dancing around the APC. Might try to jump onto the roof, perhaps. He's waiting for World Edit to peek in the wrong place, but it's a gamble for both players. Looking at World Edit trying to shoulder peek, and Chris J's gone down to the 5-7 here. Going to jump onto the roof. World Edit surely hears him. Doesn't get the angle in time. Headshot comes in, and it will be Mousesports taking the advantage into the next round, despite starting with an UMP in this round. Right, so no AK for Mousesports. They've decided that it's going to be better for them to all have AKs. Speaking of AWPs, well, that it takes down Speedy. I think I said no AK for Mousesports. I meant no AWP. Well, there we go. They're at man disadvantage, and they're looking to take the drop quickly with numbers themselves. There's no split really to happen here. They've got Nico heading over towards A. Is he going to be good enough to get some work in?
Some damage, but the frags are coming now. Here for the CT side. Chris J still lurking in that connector area with the bomb as well, and the bomb's been spotted. Nico needs to open up the bomb site. He has to do that because there's no way for Chris J to get into the B side at this point, and he's doing a good job of it, taking down Blade, but well done. A sick angle there, sick shot as Chris J is going to hit the floor cold. Just down to Nico now in a 1 versus 2. So it'd be a great moment for a clutch from Nico once again. 50 seconds left on the clock as he's holding onto the bomb, holding steady onto the angle. So patient. Will it pay off for Nico? Players on both angles, great shot as he turns around and finds Shara, nails him. Now it's just the 1 versus 1 against WorldEdit. Nico, can he pull this one off? The fight resumes once again, and the spray comes in. Nico takes down WorldEdit for the clutch. 1 versus 2. The big man of Mousesports shows just how good he is once again. And Dennis goes in here through the window, finds himself the first open through to connector, leading the way for his team, and it's going to go quite well for Mousesports now. 4 versus 3, they've taken control of connector again. It seems to be a weak point they're really picking off in these rounds, and it's Blade, though, that will defend from the balcony position, that will thin out the push that Mousesports are starting to line up into that A-bomb site. Frags all over the place at the moment. Chris J with another one. The trade comes in. 2 versus 2 now. And Spiddy with the response. WorldEdit now for the clutch here. Can he keep FlipSid in this? Here he goes, looking for that shot. As they are toying with him, they know exactly where he is, and they do have time to go back to the other bomb site if they really want to try to do that. As they do search for WorldEdit here. Oh, he's repositioned. They might not know where he is. I think he's been spotted by Spiddy now, and Chris J nails him. And Mousesports finally close it. After 5 overtimes, Mousesports will eliminate FlipSid Tactics and send them home.
59 rounds, Dan. 59 rounds in a best-of-1 elimination match, and somehow Mousesports finally broke the deadlock and made it through to one more match.